Currently in your area, 71 degrees, under mostly cloudy skies. Your forecast. Your extended forecast. Currently, the temperature is 66 degrees, with heavy rain. The forecast for your area. your extended forecast.
Mid-morning on Friday. Here's a look at low temperatures. So look at this, teens out into the Intermountain West, into the Rockies, and 20s to start your day with the milder air again ahead of the system, 60s and 70s from Texas to Georgia and Florida. And it's summer-like temperatures across the southeast once again for high temperatures, but we are cooler around the Great Lakes and into the northeast, only getting into the 50s.
Well, it's a stormy night in some areas.
We're going to detail those travel trouble spots and TravelWise after your local forecast.
Stay tuned.
This program was brought to you by Ortega Mexican Foods. Ortega, it's the family recipe.
If you love crunchy vegetables, the Ortegas have a salsa for you. Introducing new Salsa Prima, the salsa that's overflowing with crunchy vegetables for a fresh bite every time. New Salsa Prima from Ortega.
Right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
If you own or owned a home or other structure with Abitibi Price or ABTCO siding, this phone number and website are important. Your rights may be affected by a class action settlement. It provides compensation to replace or repair Abitibi Price and ABTCO siding that's damaged. To learn more about the settlement, call 1-800-549-4465 or visit www.abtcoclaims.com.
Kilago, how empty it seems with only my dreams.
Introducing the 3.2 CL from Acura.
Well, another very rough day today across the Midwest, down into the South Central Plains, and also in the Northeast. We'll start you off here in the Midwest. We had numerous reports of tornadoes in northern parts of Illinois. Now the stronger storms in the southern part of the state and the east and central part of the state. Lots of storms here across Indiana. We do have tornado watches still in effect in the Midwest here. Very big storms also moving into northwestern Pennsylvania and out of Cleveland as we speak. And we're seeing a lot of very heavy rain in many of these areas. We do have flash flash flood watches up in Michigan, and I'll show you that in just a moment. We take you into the Northeast now. Great big storms right on top of New York City. It's been a stormy afternoon and evening, and it continues. Trenton, New Jersey, there is a huge cell just off to your north and to your west, probably just about on top of you at this point. So it's going to be a rough night here in central parts of Jersey and again in New York as these storms continue to work along towards the east or maybe just a little south of east. And back down towards Texas and Arkansas, we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect here and a line of thunderstorms moving into the Dallas-Fort Worth area as we speak. There is a tornado warning in effect for Coleman County. That's the cell we're concerned about right there, supercell that's moving along towards the east at 10 miles an hour. So the rough weather continuing here across a large part of the country. There's our outlook right there. Severe weather anywhere from New York City back towards the Ohio Valley and then right on down into north and western parts of Texas. Obviously wet weather in the same places, also some wet weather in the Pacific Northwest. Again, we do have flash flood watches through parts of Michigan and southern and central parts of New York State as well as north and eastern Pennsylvania. Not much in the way of foggy travel tonight, but we will see a little bit of windy travel in New Mexico once again. And we'll take you region by region. Looks like the wet weather will continue in parts of the Northeast tomorrow, maybe around New York, about 58 to start, 44 in Buffalo, and 68 in D.C., south of that front. Southeast looking pretty good, maybe a storm or two around Memphis, about 74 to start in New Orleans, and the Midwest, it's going to be quite a bit cooler, about 37 to start in Minneapolis and also in Fargo.
They're young, and some just think that way. The people and companies that were born digital or reborn, as comfortable with data as the last generation was with the telephone, as long as they have the right set of tools and the right company behind them. WorldCom, Generation D.
Preen's been keeping my flowers and garden weed-free and beautiful for years. Now they have Preen that'll do the same for my ground covers, which frees up Bob to concentrate on the lawn.
Discover the joys of weed-free gardening with new Preen for ground covers.
Cold stuff kill you? Then try new Colgate Sensitive Maximum Strength. It's clinically proven to provide significantly more pain relief than Sensodyne, so you don't have to be afraid of anything. New Colgate Sensitive.
It is time now for your garden weather, and we start you off with the precipitation forecast. We're going to see some very heavy amounts of rain through Pennsylvania, back into Michigan, northern Ohio, Indiana, and then right on down into North Texas as we head through the overnight hours. A lot of very active weather in these areas and a lot of very heavy rain continuing. Here's a look at your planting calendar. Looks good for tomatoes and annuals in late May through much of the Mid-South, Texas, and the Deep South too. Strawberries in the northern tier, western lakes, broccoli through the southern lakes, corn and beans in the Ohio Valley. And then as we get into early June, tomatoes and annuals in much of the rest of the Midwest, broccoli and cabbage around the lakes, corn and beans, some of the higher elevations of the west, and then the highest elevations, peas and potatoes. Weather for tomorrow, we could see thunderstorms anywhere from D.C. on westward back through the Ohio Valley. We'll have the very latest on your next 7 days coming up in your weekly planner. Stay tuned.
In the mind of a captain.
She's coming on, boys. She's coming on strong.
In the eyes of a crew.
What do you think, Skip?
In the middle of the Atlantic.
We're here for you guys.
The most powerful force on Earth.
I can't hold her!
Is the will to survive. Warner Brothers presents the motion picture event of the summer. The Perfect Storm. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, June 30th.
Allstate joins every sports fan in America in cheering the team that has beaten the world at its own game. This year, they know we're coming.
To find an agent near you, contact 1-800-ALLSTATE or visit our website at allstate.com.
Which anti-wrinkle cream is recommended #1 by dermatologists? Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream. The first daily retinol cream with SPF 15. Clinically proven to both treat and help prevent fine lines and wrinkles. Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
look at your day from a fresh perspective. Watch First Outlook. Get everything you need to be prepared before you head out the door from the experts at the Weather Channel. First Outlook with Cheryl Lemke and Rick Griffin. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7.
Honey, there's that helicopter again.
The 2000 Intrigue by Oldsmobile, equipped with an award-winning 215-horsepower twin-cam V6, which beat the top-selling cars in its class in acceleration from 0 to 60. Good to know when you need to make a fast getaway. Now Philadelphia area residents can get 0.9% APR financing for up to 60 months on the award-winning 2000 Intrigue.
Those telemarketers don't give up, do they?
Outdoor sports fanatics, set your sights on Hillsboro Outdoor Sports Center. It's the only center in the Princeton area to offer a shooting range. Plus,